What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Club and Country. This is episode number 52, and we start today's episode off by seeing that B-Gaz has come to us and asked for a new contract, and also that Aguza and Madran are both unsatisfied with their roles at the club, which is annoying because they're both first choice holding midfielders, but obviously the game doesn't recognise when a player's getting rested and not dropped, which we've discussed many times before, so that's kind of frustrating, but there you go. And also that the Scottish FA have come into us and asked us to manage their nation, and we said no. So yeah, three players are a little bit unsatisfied. Their morale is dropping all those players will have their morale beginning to drop because we're not doing what they ask. And yeah, it's getting a bit frustrating, isn't it? I mean, we've lost 2 of our last 3 games. We haven't had a win in our last 6 games. We haven't won since the Sevilla game back in episode number 50. And in the league table, which you would have just seen, went by pretty quickly, so sorry about that. But we're in 7th place now. We've dropped out of the top 6. We discussed it in the last episode. We can't afford to do that, as our aim for the league is to qualify for the Europa League. So now we're in 7th place and not in a Europa League place. Things are beginning to look very, very bleak right now, and it's just not working out. So we need to get a radical change of results ASAP, and we need to start in this game against Levante away from home. We did hit the bar early on, and then Blanco had to make a good save in the 20th minute to keep it at 0-0. And in the 27th minute here, Oliver Torres crosses the ball in, BUENACASA goes for a header, and when things are really going against you, they really are going against you. SERGIO BUENACASA gets an injury, and although he was okay to complete this game, he is going to be out for 3 weeks. So things just aren't working out right now, are they? SERGIO BUENACASA has been in pretty good form since the turn of the new year, and after this game you'll see he's going to be out for 3 weeks. And then in the 37th minute, Levante made it 1-0. So everything is going wrong right now here at Racing Santander. Every single thing that could go wrong is going wrong. And as Levante take the lead, a lovely little move there, quick passing, and a really, really nice finish as well. So the home side taking the lead in this game. We had to win this game, not just draw it, and because of SIMAO Mate's goal, they were in front. So very frustrating, but directly from kickoff we tried to respond. Oliver Torres going down this left hand side here into the centre. I do really like Oliver Torres. He's so skillful, he's got such great balance. He may not have worked out exactly how he wanted this season, but he really is an awesome player to use for skills and agility and balance. He's so hard to brush off the ball despite having ridiculously weak strength, but still we did indeed win ourselves a free kick there thanks to Oliver Torres' solo run, and Madran was standing over it here directly from kickoff. A really good chance to take the free kick here from just outside the area. We've scored a few free kicks already this season and in this series really. Madran stands up and takes it, and he hits the top of the bar. So frustrating, but SERGIO BUENACASA does head in the rebound, and he's got the health symbol next to his name, if you will. Not his name, the cursor, if you will. And BUENACASA, I decided not to take him off despite carrying a knock, and I'm glad I didn't, because he heads in the rebound and makes it Levante 1, Racing Santander 1. Although I have to say, what on earth is the defender doing? There are 2 defenders there for Levante. Not a single one of them jump, and BUENACASA just jumps over one of them and heads it past the goalkeeper. Really weak defending, isn't it? But still, Levante 1, Racing Santander 1, BUENACASA scoring, and I'm glad to be back on level terms. But ready from kickoff in the second half here, with the score still at 1-1. I was pleased to be back on level terms, but 1-1 still wasn't good enough. We need to get ourselves in front in this game. And after some nice passing, Aguza finds Keiko, who gets past his man, whips in a great cross, and BUENACASA almost makes it 2-1. And that would have been a perfect start to the second half, but unfortunately his header goes over the bar and behind for a goal kick. So still 1-1 in this game. And as you can see as well, BUENACASA was indeed still carrying that knock. It never went away, so I kept him on the pitch just because he had scored our goal in this game and was looking the most threatening out of all the players. But still, that was a worry for us that we might exacerbate his injury. But still, I kept him on the pitch, and from the goal kick here, Levante worked their way at the pitch and get themselves a chance. Mate finds Morales inside towards his man, who shoots, and Blanco makes a very good save, and we managed to get the ball away. So good stop by Blanco there, and it is still 1-1. And in the 59th minute here, Hector Bellerin wins us the ball back and finds Oliver Torres. Ronaldo chops around Morales. Great chance here as he plays it back to the right back, Hector Bellerin. Lovely counter attack here, and Bellerin has a man in the centre. Can he pick him out? Yes, he can. Who does he pick out? SERGIO BUENACASA. So whenever a player gets a knock, I always do debate whether I should take him off or keep him on, because usually they're going to have an injury anyway for the for the next couple of weeks or so, or 5 days or whatever. It's never usually a serious injury, but I always think if I take him off, it's going going to be a bit of a waste of an early substitution, because my understanding is when a player gets a knock, none of his sort of attributes take a temporary decrease. He's still just as good. It's just that he hobbles a little bit in animations. I don't know whether that's true or not, but I kept BUENACASA on because he did score our goal. He was looking threatening, and what a great decision that was, because he makes it 2-1 and we do take the lead. However, he would get replaced eventually for TOUNKARA, as he was beginning to tire a little bit. And in the 66th minute here, Oliver Torres runs forward and shoots, but the goalkeeper makes a great save. That would have made it 3-1, and we would have certainly got the 3 points there we needed. Should have sweated it to TOUNKARA really, but I never really like to do that. But from the corner it was crossed in, and who won the header? Oliver Torres. So Torres, I spoke about him earlier. I do really like the guy, despite the fact he hasn't been a wonderful signing. We all thought it was going to be an amazing deal for us, and it turned out he is quite average, but of course he is still our best player in terms of overall. And as he heads this corner in here, gets his second headed goal of the season, gets his fifth goal in La Liga. He makes it 3-1, and finally we win for the first time in 6 games. So coming into that game, falling out of the Europa League places in the league, winning that game was a must. We had to do it, and I'm so pleased we did get a crucial 3 points and win for the first time in 6. Following that, BUENACASA, confirmation he's going to be out for 3 weeks with a sprained ankle, and also the USA come to us and said, would you manage our nation? And we say no. And we also have a scout report here, and we go ahead and sign Whitehead Gavan, and also continue the scouting on some of them as well. Now, I know in the last episode, if you're really concentrating when you're watching these videos, you would have saw me said that we signed Whitehead Gavan, and of course we didn't. We just continued the scouting. Sorry about that. I guess spoilers, he signed in this episode instead, so sorry that I kind of spoiled it if you were concentrating in the last episode, because I didn't end up signing him until this one, but there you go. And also following that, we had a game against Villarreal here at home, so a massive game for us. Villarreal sit in 11th place. We're back into 6th place, only ahead of Real Sociedad on goal difference, and it's getting so tight at the top, man. I can't see us qualifying for the top 4. I've already mentioned that, but I don't know whether we're going to drop out the Europa League places either. Real Sociedad just will not let go of us, and it's getting very close right now. So as we take on Villarreal at El Sardinero, we were very pleased to win our first game in 6 in the last game, but we couldn't just rest on that. We had to win this game as well, so we need to keep on winning and not just drawing. And we got off to the perfect start, didn't we? 11 minutes in, Oliver Torres scoring again. So he's one of those really inconsistent players, but when he's on his game, he's unplayable. You know, he really is, and that was a really nice move, and that's what I mean. How about that for a finish? Seriously, that's why I consider the guy unplayable. I just tap circle. With any other player in the team, that just, you know, trickles wide of the post. With Torres, he spins in a 360 angle, first time shot, past the goalkeeper into the bottom corner, and it's 1-0. So the importance of finally having a relatively high rated player in our side, clearly. Oliver Torres gets his 6th goal in La Liga and makes it Racing Santander 1, Villarreal 0. So it looks like he's going to come in some great late season form for us, which is exactly what we require. So 1-0. And in the 16th minute here, a great chance to make it 2-0 as TOUNKARA robs the defender and shoots, but the goalkeeper makes a fantastic save on the one-on-one and keeps it at 1-0. So a great chance there to make it 2-0, take an early 2-goal swing. Unfortunately not though, and it was still just 1-0. But in the 25th minute here, Villarreal try to hit back with the cross into the box. Demba Ba goes for it, but we head the ball away. Dos Santos wins the follow-up header. It comes to Aquino, turns his man and shoots. Blanco makes the save, but Vieto turns in the rebound and makes it 1-1 here at El Sardinero, as Villarreal grabbed themselves an equalising goal. So really frustrating there. Blanco did well to parry the first shot, but as it came to Vieto, I didn't really do enough defensively there. I didn't react quick enough. I just presumed that the ball was going to go wide for a corner. Instead it didn't. It fell to Vieto, and as you can see there with Albentosa, I could have dived in there, could have tried to poke the ball away for a corner. Instead I left it, and stupidly Vieto got to the rebound first, as he should have done, and he makes it 1-1. So Villarreal back on level terms, frustrating defending from me there. In the 32nd minute though, Madran also got frustrated because he hit the bar for a second time in 2 games from a free kick. Very good attempt again from Madran, but this time BUENACASA wasn't starting, so he couldn't head in the rebound, and it was still 1-1. So frustrating that Madran hit the bar in 2 consecutive free kicks in 2 consecutive games, so still 1-1. But in the 45th minute here, on the stroke of half time, Aguza plays a great ball over the top, and MAMADOU TOUNKARA pokes in the shot there into the bottom corner and makes it 2-1. So on the stroke of half time, MAMADOU TOUNKARA does make it 2-1. Lovely assist by Aguza there, and TOUNKARA starting ahead of BUENACASA does give us the lead. So I've mentioned TOUNKARA before. I've said that I'm pretty much definitely going to go ahead and take Lazio up on their offer of 1.25 million come the end of the season. because yes, it is over his valuation, but the guy has been scoring quite a few goals. He hasn't had too many chances here in a Racing Santander jersey since coming in, but I've still been playing him as much as possible. That's now his 4th goal in La Liga. He's got a couple of goals in the Copa del Rey as well. Is it Copa del Rey he scored in, or the Europa League? Can't remember now, but he scored a few goals anyway, and as he makes it 2-1 there, we are surely going to be on course for the 3 points, because in the 64th minute, Medran may not have been able to score either of the free kicks he took, but he does smash this one in from range and make it 3-1, and Medran, despite his best asset being his passing, he can strike them from range. He's already scored a wonder goal from range this season against Lille from a free kick. He's a decent free kick taker. He can shoot from range and cause the goalkeeper some problems, and that is not a real surprise that he scored that shot there. I think the goalkeeper probably could have done a little bit better other than just watching it sail into the top corner, but it was a wonderful strike by Medran, and he may have been frustrated due to the free kicks, but no goalkeeper is stopping that, and he does make it 3-1. So Medran finally gets himself a nice goal, and we are surely on course for back-to-back wins for the first time since God knows how long. I really can't think of the last time we had back-to-back wins. So it's 3-1 here, and we're surely on course for another big 3 points against Villarreal. But in the 74th minute here, they try and grab themselves another goal. Ucha's strike is well saved by Ruben Blanco though, and he keeps us in the lead by 2 goals. From the corner, Aquino crosses the ball in. No, he doesn't actually. He plays it short instead towards Gabriel. Gabriel finds Dos Santos here on the edge of the area, turns his man and shoots, and again, Blanco is required to make a very good stop, and he keeps it at 3-1. So still Racing Santander 3, Villarreal 1. They were trying to get themselves back in the game. They left it way too late to cause any kind of problems for us. And as Demba Ba plays a 1-2 with Dos Santos here, he rolls it inside, and again Blanco makes a good save, and it does finish as a 3-1 victory. So final score, Racing Santander 3, Villarreal 1. 2 massive wins after a very poor run of form. Hopefully now we turn the corner. We're past our bad form run, and now we're going to start picking up the 3 points we need in most games, which should hopefully, touch wood, keep us in that final Europa League place. But as always guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Club and Country very soon.